Hey ladies, thanks for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mitzi and I'm a paper girly. I'm a woman of a certain age who just loves paper. Paper, planners, journals, stickers, all that entails. So today is Friday, which means it's Paper and Prosecco Day, the day that I just ask you to come and join me at my table so that we can have a little chit chat about how the week went and what, our plans are for next week. So, as per usual, I have my little spread here because we all know that Mitzi likes herself a little charcuterie. Tonight I have some, what do I have? I have cucumbers, pita chips, some hummus, and some cheese. And am I going to eat this? No, I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to eat this because I just ate dinner. Because as per usual, my day got away from me and I'm videoing this later in the evening. And well, yes, I call this Paper and Prosecco. And yes, I do love myself a little Prosecco, here and there. We all know that if I'm drinking something bubbly, most of the time, it's got to be Diet Coke. So So I have my Diet Coke, and ladies, here I am talking about how I quit drinking Diet Coke and I'm not drinking much Diet Coke. I decided that through this adventure, I'm going to allow myself Diet Coke on Fridays with you gals. So as I told you all yesterday, I am mixing it up. I'm mixing it up and coming to this side of my studio. And it's just because, you know what? As much as I love my pink toolbox, I also love my green stove. So I thought, you know what? Let's just go and enjoy the green stove tonight. So I have a lot to go over, but I want to get the prompt out of the way first because I know that some of you gals are here just, kicking ass at this 30-day challenge. And so I want to get that prompt to you so that if you're just wanting the prompt so that you can get on with your weekend, you got the prompt. So this week has been Gratitude Week, and I asked you just to write down in your journal one item of gratitude for the day. Now, of course, a lot of you really like the prompts that I started last week. So because I want to give you what you want, I have been giving you prompts. I've been giving you prompts every day, and you girls have been just hitting it out of the ballpark. I am just so thrilled and so proud that you are just going 110% at this. For you gals who said, you know what, I'm new to this, I want to make this a habit. I've, failed before at making it a habit. I'm really questioning that because you girls are just killing it. You're killing it. So, as I said earlier, I was not doing, videos per se showing you my gratitude journal every day this week. I thought I would take this quote unquote easier week, at least for me, and just do a little bit of crafting, a little bit of introducing a couple other projects that, I've been gifted here and there. But I did say that come Friday, I was going to show you my gratitude journal. So I'm using my Hobonichi Weeks for mine because I actually do this every day. So I wanted to continue in my actual journal. So this is what I came up with this week. And this is my spread for the week, at least through Friday. This is my spread. I'm using some of those stickers that I got from Journal C. And I think that it turned out really cute. So I did also want to show you that I did yesterday's prompt because I did get FOMO. As I'm known to do, I did get FOMO on the prompt for yesterday. And the prompt being, what is something you loved as a child that still appeals to you now? And of course, for me, that was easy. It was stickers. And so I just went and just did, stickers all over my page. I didn't even write anything. I just did stickers. So we are up to date with that. So what is the prompt for this week? Well, ladies, remember, you asked for a prompt. I wanted to take it easy. I wanted to just write in my one little gratitude every day and take it easy. You wanted the prompt. So I came up with one, and it might be a doozy. In fact, I'm actually giving you 2 days. I'm going to give you 2 days for this prompt because you might need 2 days for this. Because this isn't a one sentence prompt. This is, I'm going to say it's a 1-page prompt. So what is the prompt? Well, ladies, the prompt today is, I'm going to challenge you to write a letter. Meaning, I want you to write a letter to day one you. That first day when you're so excited to, use your notebook, to get the prompt, to start writing. I want you to reflect back and think about, this whole journey, the last 2 weeks. Has it been exciting every week? Have you done every single prompt? Or, were there days that you struggled? Were there days that maybe you didn't want to do the prompt? I want you to encourage day one you. I want you to be her cheerleader, moving forward into the next 2 weeks. That's what I want you to do. Write a letter to day one you. Write a letter about your experience and what you thought then, what you think now, and what you hope for the future. Okay, so on Sunday, we were going to be at the halfway point of this 30-day challenge. And while I just love introducing you to journaling, and I love, helping you form the habit, at the end of the 30 days, ladies, I'm out. I'm out because, because it has taken over my life. It has taken over my life in the best of ways, but also just in general ways. And because I'm the paper girly, I want to enjoy all the paper stuff again. So, that being said, I did come up with some ideas of things that are interesting to me. I mean, things that I have really been wanting to do for a while. But I just thought it might, one, you need to have a community of people to do it with. And the second one, it would just be more fun to do it as a group. So first thing up is that I thought, because I have so many notebooks, and you know that I do, I thought it would be fun to do a Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. And if you're unfamiliar with that, you can look it up on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. They have videos, a zillion videos out there. But the basic premise of it is that you take a plain notebook and you decorate it and you do interactive pages in it, and then you find a group of women and you mail it around. You fill out, the interactive pages and add a few pages of your own and then mail it to the next person. A little round robin of a journal. And then when you get it back at the end, you have a full journal filled with art and stickers and words and just a lot of fun stuff. And I have been wanting to do this for a while. I just haven't had a group of ladies that I could do it with. And I thought, Mitzi, this would be the perfect place for you to find a group of ladies to do this with. So that is the first thing that I'm planning on doing after this 30-day challenge. So my idea is to just do one video a week about the Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal, where I would come to you, I would show you what I did that week, I would give you maybe some ideas of other things that I didn't do, but that are good ideas for possibly doing in yours, and just doing a 1 week check-in, and probably, realistically, do a 1 week of video, one video a week for, say, 6 weeks. And then at the end of that 6 weeks, then we should all have a journal to then get groups together and start doing it. That would be best case scenario. I would love that. I would love to find a group of women who want to do this with me and then experience the experience with me. So that is the first thing that I came up with. And then the next thing is something that I have mentioned before that I would really like to try to do. I mean, I have tried it before, but I struggled through it. So this is not something that I'm teaching anybody how to do. This is just something that I want to learn how to do. I thought it might be fun to learn how to do it together. If all it ends up being is, me yapping through what I'm doing so that you can watch how I'm doing it, how I'm struggling with it, how I might be bitching and moaning about it, because I tend to do that when I'm learning something, because honestly, I don't like learning things. I like knowing things, and this is one of those times where I actually have to learn something. So I thought it might be fun to learn together. And that is to learn how to do that fancy schmancy calligraphy, modern, writing, lettering type of thing. So, some gals already mentioned that they might be interested in doing that together. And so I thought, okay, I would like this to really be accessible to anyone and everyone who would like to do this here with me on my channel. So I did a little research, and this is what I came up with. I came up with this book. It is called The Modern Calligraphy, The Ultimate Guide to Modern Calligraphy and Hand Lettering for Beginners. It is by June and Lucy. It is available through Amazon, so it can be shipped anywhere, and it is only $10 because I really want this to be accessible to everybody who wants to participate with this. So of course we have the book. So what else do we need? We need the pins. Oops. We need the pins. And these are the Tombow pins. These are the Tombow pins that they say is the best for learning. Now, do I have a zillion other Tombow pins? Of course I do. But these are the ones that they say are the best for learning how to do this. And they are $6. $10, $6. It is under $20 for you to participate. Because honestly, there was a time in my life where to do something like this, I had to budget and plan for. And I really want everybody who wants to do this to be able to afford to do this. And I think that for under $20, I think that is, a reasonable price for you to be able to join me. Okay, so calligraphy. Sisterhood of the Traveling Journal. That is what I have planned after the 30-day journal challenge. So last thing up, because we are still on the journal challenge and we do have, a couple more weeks. Gosh, where am I putting this? Okay, so last thing that I want to talk about tonight is junk journaling. So on the last Sunday of the month, the last weekend of the 30-day journal challenge, I do want to do junk journaling. I want to do junk journaling. I know that some of you gals already do your junk journaling. There's all different styles, all different ways that, people do it. And it is going to be whatever way that you want to do junk journaling. And so I'm telling you now, if you haven't already started, if you're not somebody who does this on a regular basis, start keeping your junk. Start finding your junk, start collecting your junk, start keeping your junk. This is where I keep my junk. And yeah, it's my bags. It's, the special cards. It's any packaging that I have gotten from anything, from anywhere, boxes, packaging, paper, any type of paper, any type of plastic. I just throw it in this bin. I throw it in this bin because I never know what I'm going to want to do with it, because I'm the paper girly. I love paper, and this is what I do. I just throw it all into a bin, and then when I decide that I want to, glue it down on something, because you all know how much I love gluing paper onto paper, I have a bin of paper and plastic and, whatever. It all goes in this bin. So find yourself a bin, a box, whatever you got laying around the house, and start collecting your junk. Because now I might be going out on a limb here, but I'm thinking it would be fun, and granted, I have to figure out how to do it, but I thought it might be fun that on that last Sunday, and the reason why I'm doing it on the last Sunday and not the last day of the challenge is because I think this is going to work out the best for me, for everybody out there, to do it on a Sunday. I thought the last Sunday, which is, of course, I don't have a, let's see. Let's see, what last Sunday is the 29th. So on March 29th, I thought we could do junk journaling, and what I could do is I could do it as a live stream. if I can figure out how to do it. I think I can. I think I can. Do a live stream where it is basically me doing my thing, you doing your thing, just sharing that time together. And then if you want to pop in, if you want to, watch what I'm doing, if you have any questions that you want to ask me, where I can just directly answer to you through a live stream, I thought that would be fun. So if you're interested in me doing that, let me know. Let me know so that I start figuring out how to do that. Because I thought it would be fun, but obviously, if I don't have enough people that are interested that would actually come and spend that time with me, then I'll spend that time doing something else. But I did think that would be fun. Okay, ladies, so that is what I have for you tonight. I have the Sisterhood of the Traveling Notebook. I have the calligraphy, learning how to do calligraphy modern writing together. And then, of course, there was the prompt. So go out and have a fabulous weekend. We are finishing up this week of gratitude. And with that said, I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me at my table. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Thank you for giving me an excuse to drink a crispy Diet Coke. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, from one paper girlie to another, bye.